Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. My name's Molly and I'm a first grade teacher who helps teachers just like you eliminate stress during literacy time by spending more time teaching and less time prepping. Today's video is going to be all about classroom pet ideas that are low maintenance for elementary teachers. As someone that has a couple classroom pets, I've compiled a list for you of things I think that'll be easy and manageable, but also really great for your students. I do have a special guest for this video, and he is a pet that I got during the pandemic because I was teaching online from home. This would not be a low maintenance classroom pet, but he is certainly adorable. And if you'd like to follow him, he has his own Instagram account, Wooby's World, and I'll leave that in the description box below. Unfortunately, he can't come to school with me every day like he did when I taught online from home, but he was a big hit with my first graders virtually last year. So as an elementary school teacher, having a classroom pet can seem like a daunting task. A lot of teachers I know don't want to have one because it's something else to take care of. And I'm saying that as somebody that used to feel the exact same way. When I student taught, my host teacher, who is still one of my best friends, she had a ton of pets and the kids loved having that many different pets inside the classroom. And I would see it as a big job. So I didn't have pets for the longest time. And eventually I got a rabbit. He was a hand-me-down rabbit. And I wanted to take him to school, but my principal said no because our district was worried about rabbits biting kids. So he became a home pet, and then that was a whole issue in itself because he initially was given to me as a classroom pet. On this list today, I'm going to tell you pets that I actually have myself that I believe to be low maintenance, and I know it to be true because I'm the one taking care of them because my first graders get to enjoy them, but they're not necessarily helping with the care. If you're teaching older grades, you probably could have your kids help out. And I know my teacher mentor still has many pets in her room, and her fourth graders are able to help with them. The first pet on my list that I think is low maintenance that you'll enjoy having is class fish. A little fish tank of 5 gallons even, that would probably be the biggest size I would get unless you're really skilled with taking care of fish. Fish are really relaxing for the kids. They love watching them, and it's a great opportunity for you to teach them how to feed them and care for them, change the filter, change the water, clean the tank. My kids are mesmerized whenever I've cleaned the tank in front of them, and I actually make sure to do it during a time where they're working independently because I want them to see how to take care of pets. That's one of my main goals with having them. I teach at a Title I school, and many of my students don't have pets, or if they do have pets, they've come with some really sad stories about how they didn't take care of them. And so I want to model for them how to love and care for some pets. So class fish would be first on my list of low maintenance pets for you. Number 2, a hamster. My class also has a hamster named Biscuit, and my kids love watching her when she's actually awake. We actually have a hamster journal where they keep track of what activities she's up to. It's really popular with the kids in my class. They do that during daily 5. They get out their hamster journal and they keep a bar graph of what she's up to. I'll have a link for all of these things in the description box below because they're all things I use in my classroom currently that my kids are loving. So a hamster is a great one. You do have to change the bedding out and you do have to learn how to care for a hamster, but that's part of the fun is getting hamster books and reading it to your kids and talking about how their teeth continue to grow and how they're nocturnal and so many fun things. And then getting the hamster out almost every day we try to and let other kids pet her, and then we're working our way up to holding her. Okay, number 3, a bigger version of a hamster, not exactly the same pet, but guinea pigs. If you like having a hamster, then you'll probably like having a guinea pig. They are bigger and they do require more times of changing their bedding because of that, but they're really great for elementary kids because you can put them in a giant ball, let them roll around on the floor, and it's easier for kids to handle them than a tiny hamster because sometimes I fear that my kids might accidentally squish my hamster, but that's where the teaching comes in. I have to teach them how to take care of the hamster, and likewise with a guinea pig. Guinea pigs make really cute, sweet noises, and they're fun to interact with as well. So that's another great option for low maintenance that you could try. If the first 3 items on this list don't really appeal to you, but you're really wanting a classroom pet, I understand that. And my next item would be, or my next idea would be having a bird watching unit in your class. If you have a window, I would encourage you to get a bird feeder and feed the birds so that your students can watch what comes to the bird feeder, and you can have a journal for that. I'll also include a link for you so you can see how my students enjoy bird watching. And if you missed my last video, I talked all about how creating a bird watching product helped me win a trip to do bird watching in Maine this summer. So it could lead to something big down the road for you as well. And students really love learning about the birds that are native to your state and as well as the country that you live in. And it's a great opportunity to get them interactive with nature and teaching them about wildlife in general. So they're not necessarily classroom pets, but they could be a good segue into getting pets and for caring for them, because you have to change the bird feeder out and you have to be observant of their behavior so you know what kind of birds are there. Okay, so there you have it. Those are my top 4 ideas for classroom pets for elementary teachers that are low maintenance, because we're busy teachers and a lot of times we just don't have the time to take care of a pet. And it's nice for our students, though, to get that modeled. You have to make the time if you're going to have one. You have to positively model exactly the behaviors you're looking for. And another tip is that if you're going on a trip like spring break time or summer and you want to loan out your classroom pets, you could do that as well. I've known other teachers that do that, and they send them home with trusted students. And it's a very great opportunity to build those skills and taking care of a pet for that child. I take mine home during the summer, but I think it's a great opportunity, especially for older kids. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in any of the ways that you can take care of a pet and activities you can use with your students with the pets that I listed, I'll have those in the description box below and you can check those out. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.